My name's Doug McBride. I'm owner, founder of Gravity Recording Studios in Wicker Park. I've been composing, producing, mixing, mastering there for 22 years and been in the business 25 years. Well, we're at a time now where the question, I think, is will high definition, high quality recordings actually be feasible in terms of cost, and there's technology for recording is so inexpensive now that anyone who buys a laptop gets a free recording studio built in. So, and many records are being made, thousands every year, that are being made without the benefit of trained professionals, at one step of the way, 2 steps of the way, and in some cases there's not a trained professional involved with a whole record. So with that in mind, we've been spending the last 15 years or so kind of in a deteriorated, kind of low baseline with regard to quality in recording, and it's agreed upon, by experienced engineers all over. But the question, I suppose, is, especially if the economy continues to be challenging, will there still be people who are professional audio people?
So my name is Torin Hopkins, and I am an adjunct research scientist for a hospital system. I do data analysis, and I also tinker around with lots of electronics, try and do lots of music-related things with microcircuitry as well as app development. So within my own work, I'm very, very much so passionate about music education. And with music education, it requires a good technology or a technological setting in order to give the most information to your student. With applications, that gives you a very quick and easy way to communicate with people, and many people at the same time, as well as new devices that allow you to do things like view what the song is that you want to play on top of an instrument that you're doing, using lights and other technologies like that. In terms of the intersection between science and technology and music, what I'm really looking forward to seeing is how technology is able to match the fluency of an artist's touch, meaning the fluid motions of a human, the interactive qualities of a human, is really able to be expressed when the technology can sense every last detail of what the human wants it to express. And that can only act as far as the technology will take it.
My name is Nick Collins. I'm a composer, and I'm also a professor in the Department of Sound at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. My own music work has always been connected one way or the other to some form of emerging technology. And it makes me sound like a very sort of cheap and kind of shallow composer for doing that. But I've always been interested in the sort of interaction of technology and culture across a broad range of endeavors. And my particular expertise happens to be in sound and music, so I've tended to zero in on that. And so rather than doing the bulk of my music work with technologies that have been sort of worked through for centuries, I tend to look at technologies that are somewhat more emerging or have perhaps been accepted in one walk of life, like communications or calculation, and could be adapted for use into music.